problem you can make. On MLK, I throw bullets like my name was L. White.
Cause I'm in love with drama. Cause I'm in love with drama. Cause I'm in love with drama. I love seeing my opposite.
TayF3rd says when he see Rich Trapper it's up. He said I'm gonna turn you into mashed potatoes. So Rich Trapper pulled up on homie and it went like this.
Bro, what's up with you, my dude? Like, what do you want? I don't know if y'all play spades, but he reminded me of the dude who reaching for the books that ain't his. Like, you got a dog named Reach? What's wrong with you, bro? I'm not sure what's up with this guy, but let's continue. What you reaching for? You got a dog named Reach? Yeah, I don't know what that little weird reach was, but let's keep going. What's up with this guy?
TayF3rd. What is going on? Squabble him up. You said you going to get on Rich Trapper.
You play spades, reaching for books that ain't yours? This guy TayF3rd, man, the funniest guy right here. The funniest guy right here. You got the glove? And then you hear him say, you got the gloves. But he tries to play with a little ha he like he's not serious. No. Niggas thought that they was being funny, but they wasn't ready for a real answer. Let's run out. So I say, yeah, you want me to go get him? He immediately start talking to me about Bosco. What you talking to me about Bosco for? My fate is with you. What you worried about that man for? Man, when I say these dudes don't be on nothing, man.
Is it just me, or does he kind of have the perky eyes here?
Looks like he's enjoying himself.
It could be the Zaza eyes, but he just looks like he's kind of... He seems like he's like really chilling a little too hard, maybe.
I think that like he definitely, and even Rich said, if you like kind of listen to what he was just, it seems like Tay is being more playful clearly, and like Rich still kind of has.
Right. All right, let's finish real quick.
Y'all, these dudes don't be on absolutely nothing at all. Yeah, you wanna go get him? Look at that busterism in real time. No, as long as you don't want to go get him. No, as long as you don't want to go get him. No, as long as you don't want to go get him. No, as long as you don't want to go get him. You see how these dudes try to play it off? It's all smiles, it's all teeth, it's all that extra stuff. Dudes want to be friendly, dudes want to be cool. Nobody really want to have a problem. Nobody really want to do nothing. Everybody want to be extra friendly and all that. As long as you don't want to do nothing. And dudes would just smile like, oh, You know it wasn't no joke. You know, who play like that? And then who let somebody play like that? Let's keep it real.
All right, that's about it. So, how do we feel about Tay's performance here?
First, can I say something first before it slipped my mind?
Sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You said P Nice got the first burger. I
don't know, but I did see. I think I've seen somebody say that.
Oh man,
yeah.
If it's Long Beach, your homie P Nice got the first burger. Million Insanes up there, y'all own. Why my boy TayF3rd way in the back? Shout out to TayF3rd. I ain't got no problem with him. I'm just saying.
Is he really tight with P Nice like that?
I mean, in the back, yeah, he probably just chilling. Like, he probably ain't tripping.
Nah, he in line.
It was more of like a big crowd of people, don't you think?
He came later, bro. No,
he in line going like that's Long Beach. Your homie getting the first burger. Y'all supposed to all be. I'm not waiting. I'm not in no line with no civilians. Like, all right, when I come.
But what y'all think? I also think Rich Trapper being in Long Beach matters too. Tay could literally just hit up the Insane Crips, you know? You gotta remember he in the area, and the Insane Crips be out there like that. But at the same time, Tay might have just been taking it as a joke and not really tripping like that. Only thing I don't rock with is saying you're going to do something if you're not really going to stand on it. If you're not about to follow through, don't even say it in the first place. Keep it solid.
Well, if I do come, it's all right, move to the side, the homie right here. Like, clearly, you know what I'm saying? P Nice
so,
and
you know
them
how many
have something
Insanes was there? You know how many, like you gonna let all the Insanes cut? Like,
I mean, is he, so you saying?
I'm pretty sure there's 1 million of them near.
Everybody there is.
And you need to understand, too, they were at an event. Doing it outside of the event would be more realistic, but another thing, too, is that same day, the Rolling 80s got into a bang out with the Hoovers, so it could have went left. And 12 might have been in the area, too.
somebody, right? Everybody got at least a little bit of clout, you know?
I mean, no.
I mean, but a lot of people, like, I've been in this type of situation a million times where it's a concert or whatever, and everybody's convinced that they're important enough that they need to be backstage or they need to be in the VIP section or whatever. It's like every event you go to is going to be like that. I personally appreciate the fact that Tay apparently was not concerned with that, because really, if you're there to hang out with the people and you're not, you know, in some kind of safety concern or something where you're like, you know, obviously J. Cole is going to have a hard time just being out there with the people. You know, you're a little famous for that.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even saying in a negative light. I'm just saying, me personally, to be honest, like, to me, that's crazy.
So it made him look like he wasn't, like...
It gives off something that if it's not that, it shouldn't have been that. You know what I'm saying? Now he's got the first burger. Like, my boy's supposed to be up here. Like, I know DW, P Nice, TayF3rd. They got a couple people, Salvi 3rd, you know what I'm saying? They got some people in the limelight over there, you know what I mean? Is he still out there, Salvi?
No, I'm talking to him.
Yeah. So I mean, like, certain dudes like that's known, like, you know what I'm saying, from their neighborhood, I just would assumed, you know, he would have been up there with bros. So I don't know what that is.
Do you think that, the fact that...
Yeah, that seems pretty unrelated to the time. You from your community are doing something amazing for the city that you live in. So the standard of disrespect for you to crash out and ruin this event by causing a big ass fist fight in the middle of your it's got to be a high standard. I don't think that I think Rich Trapper was careful to not like do something so disrespectful that it would really push him over the edge.
It was a clout chase, bro. Because for one, if you quote unquote from 60s, bro, and Ned Brothers putting his own, why are you trying to agitate people in line and possibly start a fight here?
Yeah.
And if you from 60s, why are you in line? That's the real question.
Ooh.
But like it's all clout chasey though, because if people about that, they really ain't putting out cameras. You really like if you got an issue like that, you know what I'm saying? All right, so it's all content, I guess, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even realize that they was in line until like this conversation. I thought they were just like kind of there, like in the mass of the crowd.
I feel like that's a sporty face narrative. That's like it didn't look like a line to me. It was like it was a crowd.
No, don't put this on me because it was definitely a line. Don't do that.
I'm just asking.
Let's do some real analysis here.
Don't clip that and say, you know what I'm saying, that was me. That's what that was. I was there. Shit, there was a line.
They had to wait outside.
There was a line. Ain't nothing wrong with being in line. I'd have been in line a couple times.
Look at this.
That's a line.
It's not a line. It's a crowd.
No, it
looks like a massive.
They're waiting to get in the door, bro.
Look at this. It's a big crowd. There's no discernible line.
Look, they're in line.
It's too many people for it to be a line. It's a crowd.
It's like a snake back and forth for like.
Look at.
That's like an airport.
They're not. There's no sort of semblance of order here. This is not a line. It's just a crowd.
Okay.
They're just standing there.
Just looking at the door. That's what they're doing, right?
They are. I mean, that is what... I feel like Black Sam's like about to speak or like somebody's about to...
Let me shout out TayF3rd though, man.
The question is...
You need to get high.
If your homies is putting on an event, don't start anything.
Yes.
That's not the question, because it ain't a question, but that's my, like, with that. Like,
or how about, even if you're just a decent participant in your community?
Yeah, but to answer the question, though, I don't think it's nothing wrong if they can talk it out. I don't know how deep they beef is or they feud is. It was just trolling or...
Do anybody know?
I don't know.
I know they've been... in that burger.
I think Tay just talked shit about him before, and as a result... Rich Trapper thought he was owed a fade. But also, like, from that clip, it just seems like Tay is like not taking Rich Trapper serious. Tay's just laughing in his face. For me, it's like if Rich Trapper really wants to prove to us that Tay's a...
Then that would have been a bad look, like you said earlier.
And I agree. And I appreciate that Rich Trapper didn't do that. But then what does Rich Trapper do? He uploads the footage to paint this narrative that Tay's... And realistically...
In line with the 60s, you know what I'm saying? They homies could have had a whole understanding, a mutual understanding.